from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway Park. MLB Network is on the air. We celebrate Jackie Robinson Day with a great matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. David Price gets the ball for the Red Sox in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub 2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
So striding in, Jonathan Villar. He will lead this one off today.
For Baltimore, the second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
First delivery to him on the way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1 and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
But Pedroia there to pull it in, and that's the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, Matt, a big part of the offense is Mark Trumbo. He's the team leader in runs batted in coming into this one. He just has a knack for driving in runs, whether the runner is at first base or he's at second or third. It just seems like he's always driving the guys in. He even told me, when I get to the plate, I'm in scoring position. That's the kind of mentality he has, and it works.
Now the first pitch here from Price. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Game time temperature this afternoon stuck in an even 50 degrees as we begin playing. Drilled to the left side. He's to his feet. Can he get it there? Yes, he can. Very well done there, and that's the second out.
That is third.
Well, that was certainly worth another look with Show Track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. That's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Striding forward now is the DH, Mark Trumbo, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. One and one the count now. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
As a veteran pitcher, he knows if he's going to have success in this one, he's got to establish that pitch in to get those guys to respect it and open up that outer half of the plate.
Hard hit to first. Moreland is there, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Orioles lead 1. Orioles 0, Sox coming to the plate. You're watching MLB Network. David Hess will be on the mound for Game 4. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So striding forward now, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, Eduardo.
Pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent and well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the 9th.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He had a big year last year, over 120 RBIs. That's being really consistent. You can't let many opportunities pass you up and still drive in 120. That's just not heard of very often.
And now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. First appearance for him here with the leadoff man still at second and 1 gone now. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Here's Mookie Betts, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Nunez at second with 2 down. Base hit, line drive into the corner. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And there's ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the second inning now from Fenway Park. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Striding into the box, number 1 comes in 0 for 9 in the series so far, so looking to turn things around in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well, today's game provides the Red Sox with the chance to complete a series sweep, guys.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
Both Sox will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The next 1-2 pitch. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let me tell you about Mitch Moreland. We get it. Big, nasty, left-handed swinging first baseman. But if you were to rate the top defenders at that position, you wouldn't necessarily think of Mitch's name at the top. But I'm telling you what, he's exactly that. His buddies love the way he picks them out of the dirt.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. A high fastball is in there. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs trying to get it right by him.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. And he misses with it. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Standing in now, Jesus Sucre. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box now, Cedric Mullins. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Here's the 1-0. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of the second, all tied at 1-1. So striding forward for his first opportunity, Andrew Benintendi. And he's been swinging it well the last couple of games.
Andrew Benintendi.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And manning the hot corner today is a guy with one of the quickest reactions in the game. That's it at third base. A step and a dive, a little bit of range, but you better be reacting, and you better be able to have some serious hands and a strong arm to get it over to first. And he checks all the boxes.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And it's fouled away. Benintendi takes his lead at third with 1 away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and one out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Into the box, Blake Swihart. Popped up. Alberto over to his left, and the inning is over. One left for the Red Sox. Through two, we're tied 1 apiece. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Oh, speared by Price on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting.
An early start here at Fenway this morning, as it is this time every year. Patriots Day here in Boston. They ran the marathon earlier, which made it a challenge for the three of us to get here from our hotel, but we're happy to have you along. Stepping into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Smith stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his third season as a major league player. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
The right fielder, number 16.
Stepping up now, Trey Mancini. It's been a 4 for 12 effort in the series for him coming in. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year, and the Orioles surge ahead 2-1.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch and waste a pitch or two, he served one up and paid for it dearly. That is one tough pill to swallow.
The batter.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Mark Trumbo.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and a strike to Trumbo.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Ball 3.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
1 strike.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And that's low, ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is
Now
still
batting.
on his mind. He
Number
had him
1.
3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Now at the plate, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Slow roller left side. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. We played 2.5. 2-1 Baltimore. Leading off the inning, Eduardo Nunez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Eduardo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike. One and 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two and 1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Smith is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. And another foul ball. Still a ball and 2 strikes. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Sucre is after it, and the throw to first ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Orioles 2 and the Red Sox 1. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Hanser Alberto. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rio Ruiz.
In now, Rio Ruiz looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Fastball called for strike 2. Ooh, tough to lay off there, but it's called a ball. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. Stepping in, Jesus Sucre, a base hit in his first trip. Now the first pitch here from Price. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings
Now
there.
batting,
Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Oh, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Stepping in now, Cedric Mullins. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Bradley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now batting, Mookie Betts will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit
the
next.
right fielder, Mookie.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. The 2-1 is a fastball looked at for a strike. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Smith arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Alberto gloves it on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Andrew.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Andrew Benintendi. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A ball and a strike now. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. So it's back to the top of the order now. And the switch hitter Jonathan VR will be the next to bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground for the shortstop Bogarts. Scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Dwight Smith.
Digging in once again, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a ball, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Weak roller right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 16, Trey.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at bat. That last at bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ball game. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Betts at the track. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Up next for the Orioles.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has zero chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
In now, Mark Trumbo, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Pedroia will make the catch, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Red Sox.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Junior.
Bradley, originally from the state of Virginia, he was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So coming to the plate, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Bradley on at first, nobody out. Shoots this one over to first. He'll go to the bag for one.
Now batting, catcher, Whitehart.
Standing in, Blake Swihart. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here's a pop-up now. Alberto is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Eduardo Nunez, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Next for the Red Sox.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Into the box now, Dustin Pedroia. as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Soft liner to the right side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 2 and the Red Sox 1. At the plate, number 1. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 0-1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Hunter Alberto.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all this afternoon for David Price. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Heath Hembry takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 37, Heath Hembry.
Hunter Alberto will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. He's set and the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And we see that these guys are currently in 3rd place in the AL in that department. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hembry. A 6'4" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And they'll put the brakes on at 3rd. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, the O's have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now would be a great time for that.
The 0-1 on its way. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
With the infield back and a runner at 3rd, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
On the move is Betts. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from 3rd. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from 3rd.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Ready for another shot now. Jesus Sucre. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw to third, and that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
Into the box, Cedric Mullins, as he hits one on a line to left field, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Orioles settle for 1. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Orioles 3 and the Red Sox 1. Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
Digging into... from the stretch. In there, strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Betts brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. No hits to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Sliders, strike 3 called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's
Now
been a
batter.
pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Sean Gilmartin will come on and make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 63, Sean Gilmartin.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
Ready with the 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox leave one, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Brandon Workman is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding in, Dwight Smith Jr. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Flying toward right center. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
Trey Mancini will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he fouls this one off. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter.
Digging in now, Mark Trumbo. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard on the ground toward short. Pedroia on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The O's lead this thing 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A payoff pitch one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
The batter, the first baseman.
One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the catcher,
Riding in once again, Blake Swihart. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and 1 strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail it here 3-1. Now in the box.
leading off for Baltimore.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the 1st strike. The Red Sox entered the day looking to wrap up a big series sweep, but it's going to take some late game heroics in order to make that a reality.
Never easy to sweep any team, but this is a close one, and there's an old saying in baseball, a bloop and a blast, and if they can stay close, get a base hit, get somebody to hit one out of the ballpark, they're not out of this one yet.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Line drive to left. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitch again. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. The second one, he did not miss.
Into the box now, Hanser Alberto, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. Strike called, 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
To second for one. Back over to Moreland, and they get two out of it.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rio Ruiz.
So base. First pitch of the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and that retires the side. Orioles held in check there, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Nate Carnes is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 36, Nate Carnes.
Ready now. Eduardo Nunez, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Eduardo Nunez.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Carnes, the former Royal, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
So digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving. Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Smith is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Nunez, base runner at first with one out. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. J.D. Martinez takes the hat trick with his third strikeout of the night. So it's a runner at first with two men out. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the third baseline. Alberto fields it cleanly. VR at the bag, and that retires the side. One left for the Red Sox. Score holds. It's 3-1. Colton Brewer enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Colton Brewer.
Standing in, Jesus.
Leading off for the Orioles, the catcher, number 40, Jesus Supre.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Off we go in the ninth as the first pitch misses for ball one. Now the 1-0 misses, ball two.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-0. Soft liner to the right side, and there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the ninth. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a one-run lead.
Standing in now, Cedric Mullins, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Chasing after it is Bradley. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Jonathan VR.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan VR. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So bases are loaded, nowhere to put him with one away, and that'll bring up the power hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First pitch on its way, line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Sucre at third, VR at second, Smith at first, one gone. Outside for a ball, 1-1. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Pedroia on to Moreland, and they roll two to end the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Michael Givens comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Life.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike one. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Hey guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Runner at second, 1 away, and in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter Jackie Bradley Jr. First pitch of the at-bat. And this will be fouled away. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. 1 out and a runner on second base. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jackie Bradley
Now
Jr.
batting,
goes
first
down,
baseman.
and they've got only 1 out left to work with.
Moreland.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. Lifetime versus this arm. He's just 1 for 6. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same.
And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Baltimore led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. David Hess takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Michael Givens retires the side to hammer down the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 3 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 13.